They call it the Temple of Speed, and the pilgrims have come to worship. It's all about the speed today. Qualifying awaits us. Welcome to Monza for the Italian Grand Prix.
Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are Leclerc and Behrman, and just behind us are Crawford, Iwasa and Leclerc. The fastest lap at the moment, 1:24.2.
We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then. Welcome to the home of the Parabolica, now known as the Curva Alboreto, in tribute to the Italian motorsport legend Michele Alboreto. It's a long right-hander. It dares you to keep your foot as far down on the throttle as you possibly can. It's one of the great corners on the calendar, and we're here at Monza, ahead of the Italian Grand Prix. We're 12 miles northeast of Milan for today's Grand Prix at a Monza circuit where we can expect top speeds of around 215 miles per hour. 11 corners on this 3.6-mile track, with 7 of those coming in the form of chicanes. And with a good slipstream and DRS open, there should be plenty of opportunity for some passing here today. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And Ollie Behrman completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Crawford, Golden Boy, Richard Verschoor, Vesti, Maloney, Joe, Iwasa, Doohan, Leclerc, Stanek, Albon, Martins, Fittipaldi, Correa, Cordial, Ocon, Miney, Théo Pourchaire, Hauger, and Valtteri Bottas begins the race from the back of the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And alongside me today, the formation lap gets underway, and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure that their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out. So as all the cars take their positions on the grid, the teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them in today's race. But the question I'm asking is, which teams have got it right, which ones have got it horribly wrong?
Underbody's taken some damage, you might start to notice it soon. DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Possible.
time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. Tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. The car ahead of you's just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard compound. Jack's coming in for his stop now. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 3.7 seconds. Running a bit low, look into changing your ERS mode in the MFD for a more conservative burn rate, or you might want to try some lifting or gentle braking to recharge. final lap. Oh, superb driving. That is the race win, my friend. Well done.
There it is then, victory in the Italian Grand Prix, an historic race and an achievement they can be immensely proud of.
Race win, fastest lap as well, so that extra point for them today, and what a masterful performance. They really showed a clean pair of heels to the rest of the opposition out there today. They had no answer for them.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way onto the podium now. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Our running costs are significantly less than the income we're pulling in. I suggest we start looking for opportunities to spend that profit margin. Thanks for dealing with that. The departments appreciate it. Not an easy decision, but you handled it well. Thanks.
As night falls in Singapore, the track starts to warm up, and it'll be red hot by the time we find out who's on pole for tomorrow's race. Time to set the grid then. Welcome along to qualifying here in Singapore. Wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. Marina Bay hosted a Grand Prix that briefly ran in the 60s and 70s, but the Garden City re-entered the calendar for good in 2008. We missed it for a couple of years, but it was great to come back to the Singapore Grand Prix. Things have changed slightly around the Marina Bay circuit, with 4 corners removed between turns 16 and 19. It means the lap length is now just over 3 miles, and that might come as a welcome relief to the drivers, and more especially their brakes. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Ollie Bearman lines up on pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Crawford, Golden Boy, Maloney, Richard Verschoor, Iwasa, Vesti, Doohan, Joe, Stanek, Albon, Correa, Fittipaldi, Leclerc, Martins, Cordial, Ocon, Théo Pourchaire, Miney, Hauger, and Valtteri Bottas begins the race from the back of the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend, Anthony Davidson. Now, you're the racing driver in this partnership, so tell us about this racing driver. Put us in their shoes. How are they going to be feeling?
Well, you've got to be prepared, Crofty. Before you even step foot inside the car, you've got to know, you've got to have a pre-race game plan. You've watched videos before you get into the car of previous races gone.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out. We're almost ready to start the race as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
Fourth position. You're in 4th position. Leclerc is ahead of you. Verschoor behind. All right, 31 laps to go now. Good work, we're in P4. Leclerc ahead. Verschoor is behind you now. Okay, so gap to the leader, 1.8 seconds. All right, 31 laps to go now. DRS is being enabled this lap.
name to the long list of British winners in Formula One. Here is Ollie Bearman.
And as we get closer to the end of this year's championship, Crofty, every race that you put together well now really sets you up for crossing the finish line in the championship in the best possible position. It's moments like this right now that really matter.
Our winning drivers are on their way to the podium right now. It's been a fantastic race for McLaren, that's for sure. And no doubt they'll be celebrating tonight. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Our income's solid at the moment. We should start considering where we can look to invest the profit we're making back into the team.
I love this guy!
You handled that well. Thank you. Thanks. I appreciate you taking the time to help out. The department wants me to pass on their thanks for helping out. Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.